Hey there, E here from eEats and Healthy Treats with day 6 of the last 40 days of summer with a new salad each day. Today's salad is a crisp Asian slaw salad featuring mixed crisp lettuce, red cabbage, sugar snap peas, carrots, apple, red microgreens, and cilantro with a crisp sweet dressing. Let's get into it. To a bowl, we'll add our crisp lettuce, and from there tear up any large leaves. Take the red cabbage and cut off the end and slice halfway through. We'll only be using half of this, so set the other half to the side. And we'll remove the rest of the stem section by making a V-cut. Then slice thinly, starting with the stem side that was cut off. And slice all that in half, and we'll add it to the bowl. Next, grab a grater and the carrots and cut off the ends on the narrow side. I no longer peel carrots. I use a vegetable scrub cloth, which is abrasive, and with a little scrubbing on the carrot, it lightly removes a bit of the skin. It saves some time and there's no waste, with the exception with a very minimal amount of the skin that goes right down the drain, which is so minimal you probably can't even see it in this little clip. Then we'll grate both carrots. We'll also add those to our salad bowl. The sugar snap peas will be cut in half at an angle. Take the apple and we'll cut it into quarters. Then remove the core. Here I'm using the back half of my French knife to make an angled cut on both sides. I'm mainly using this knife because I'm using it for everything else that we're cutting up. Typically I would use a paring knife, however. Just a note that sharp knives are best because you don't have to force anything. When something is forced, it can cause the knife to slip and could cut you. Otherwise, a sharp knife you have better control over. Once the apple is cored, I'm going to slice the apple on the short end. I started off slicing with the skin up, but the skin can be a little bit slippery and could cause the knife to split. So I went ahead and flipped it over and cut on the meat side up. Add the cut carrot to our salad bowl. The last item is the cilantro. I've bunched them up with the stems all about even, and we'll just chop those right off all at one time. And then remove any large stems that might still be left behind. Then mince it up. When I take the knife to the side to mince, I'm only lightly keeping my hand on the tip of the knife to stabilize it. I'm not pressing down on it. By pressing down and putting pressure on it, it could cause the knife to slip, which we want to avoid. Toss the cilantro and the microgreens to the salad bowl. Look how pretty, all those vibrant colors. Now let's move over to the dressing, shall we? Take half of a lemon and juice it. We will also be using a 1/4 cup of olive oil, which is already in the dressing jar, 2 tablespoons of spicy chili crisp, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, and then we'll be using 1 tablespoon of honey. To the olive oil, I added the lemon juice, using my hand to strain out any seeds. Then added the rice vinegar. And the spicy chili crisp. Here's the brand I used. My husband found it to be top rated. I'm not being paid by them, but wanted to show you what I'm using. Lastly, add the honey, which I use locally sourced honey. Add the lid, and then give it a good shake. It's time to plate this up. Add a serving portion to a bowl. Give the dressing another shake. And we'll add that on top. Mix it around a little bit. And now for the taste test. The dressing is a star of the show here. The chili crisp has an amazing flavor. It's not too spicy, just a little bit of a kick. My husband said this is one of his favorites so far. Until later, be blessed and act with love. Enjoy!